cleanliness is not meant for only women. Some of you men are the reason why women are not clean. Some of you men are the reason why women smell bad, especially those that are not married, because most of you are not faithful to your partners. If as a woman, I am doing all I know how to do to keep down there nice, and my husband is not doing anything to help, then I'm just wasting my time. It's like pouring some sand inside my garage. Because if you notice, if you use tissue paper 4 times a day, it's not clean. When you wash, you would see that. Nah, what I do is that I just wash my pants and wash down there and go to bed, because we don't plan to do. Anything can happen at any time. You can wear 2 boxers in a day, you're not gonna die. This has to be one of the few videos where I have to address men, because this channel is mostly for women. However, there are some topics that you can't just speak to the women alone, because we don't do the deal with ourselves, okay? Men are involved. So in this video, I'm going to be addressing the men as well, okay? Because we're going to be talking about our sexual health, or I don't know how to explain it, like the health of our private areas. That's how I'm going to say, because it is very, very important how you smell and how healthy it is. It's one thing to smell nice down there, it's another thing to be healthy. Some people smell nice because they're using some feminine products, which I don't advise. I've never used and I will never use. But I mean, because I don't think it makes down there healthy. For me, I just like natural. Okay, I like natural. However, when I'm spraying my perfume, I spray down, I spray my legs, my lap, so maybe, but I like natural, to be very, very honest. So we're going to be talking about this, especially for married people. For some reason, marriage, aka see finish, is a union where you're not trying anymore. Like, we're now married and we're not trying to impress nobody anymore, and life is now more serious and more tasking. There are kids now, there are so many things now to do, so I don't have time for that part. You get what I mean? Which is wrong, because there are so many things that would make your partner withdraw from you, consciously or unconsciously, and that is why we try to keep ourselves looking clean. We try to keep ourselves looking attractive for our own selves, because it gives you this confidence, and again, to remain attractive to your partner. Because I think that it's unfair if you used to care for yourself before, and now because you're so busy and you're now married, you're no longer caring for yourself now. All right, men, women, especially women, can you please check yourself, check your breath, be conscious of how you smell. Please, if you don't want to use a perfume, use a roll-on, and be conscious of how you smell all around your breath. Have chewing gum in your bag. Do you understand what I mean? If you know you've not spoken for too long, put a gum in your mouth and chew, or something. Just put something in your mouth that is going to leave your breath refreshed. Once in a while, put your nose here, perceive your armpit, go in the mirror, raise your hands up, look at your underarm, be sure you don't have bumps, be sure you look nice, okay? Like, this is your body, right? Put your head down and smell, okay? Use your phone camera. I'm sorry, this is a bit of TMI, but what I do is that I use my phone to make a video. Like, I literally open up, make a video of down there so that I can see. I watch the video and I delete it so that I can see if it looks like what I am imagining that it looks like. Because it's one thing to imagine, because you think you are. I remember that somebody came to my house, somebody that is very dear to my heart. She knows herself, she's watching this. And I was in the bathroom when she was having a bath, and she's a grown woman. She had a bath and was out. And I said to her that when you're having your bath, bend down to wash under. And she was like, really? I said, yeah, you wash it cleaner. If you have kids, you understand, like, when you're giving your kids a bath, they bend down, right? Because try it. If you have kids, give them a bath, wash their bum when they're standing versus their bum when they bend down. You would see that you can wash better when you squat. So as a woman, squat, open up and pour water. Open up and wash, like, as much as you can, wash, 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 wash. Like for me, I spend most of my time doing that because I am married. Do you understand what I mean? I am married. And even if I wasn't, even before I got married, even before I became sexually active, I would do that. Not for anybody, but just for myself because I'm just some curious human being. Do you understand what I mean? So, if you are having your bath as a woman, I think even as a man, I think anyone at all having your bath, to wash your bum area, you need to bend down and wash because that is the way. I don't know. It's a very good position. I say bend down, like bend down properly. If you can't bend down and you have a bathtub, another thing you can do, because in my previous house, I used to have a bathtub and I would put one leg, if I can't bend down, I would put one leg on the bathtub. It's just like putting one leg on your toilet seat. Do you understand? You can put one leg on your toilet seat to make that video that I told you about. And then you can put one leg on the bathtub and squat a bit. Just take a very nice position to make sure that everywhere is open enough for you to clean. And doing that once a day, to be honest, is not enough. At least 2 to 3 times a day. For me, on days that I'm extremely tired, I'm a human being. I'm not going to come and act like every day of my life I have my bath twice a day. No, there are days that I can't. Especially for days that I know that I haven't overstressed. Maybe I didn't go out that day and I'm not sweaty, but I'm extremely tired. What I do is that I just wash my pants and wash down there and go to bed because we don't plan to do. Anything can happen at any time, and you would also feel comfortable because I'm going to be disturbed. You are going to be disturbed if it's moist and unclean, and that is why I am so much against tissue paper. I use tissue paper when I'm not at home. In short, that's if I don't have a baby wipe, a toilet wipe in my bag, because wet wipe, you need that moisture to actually clean properly. Because if you notice, if you use tissue paper 4 times a day, it's not clean. When you wash, you would see that tissue paper is not the best thing for down there. Tissue paper is something that you should, in short, use it when you don't have a choice. You don't have baby wipe, you don't have water, you're outside. As soon as you come home, you need to wash. And down there is so sensitive for women that any small thing, infection, any small thing, bacteria, any small thing, the pH level is distorted. Any small mistake. Okay? So if you like to wax, you can go and wax to ensure that it's just free. Wear breathable panties to ensure that air goes. For me, I'm sorry I'm sharing a lot of TMIs, but it's because I think that this is important, and I don't know if any of you do it as well. But for me, there are so many times, because I don't like to wear clothes, to be honest. I don't like to put on clothes. So there are so many times I'm naked in my room and I'm not wearing anything, and I have clean sheets on and I just open. Feels good. Air everywhere. One compliment that I get from my husband a lot is that you smell so good. Every time. I don't use nothing. He always compliments me, and that keeps me going because I cannot afford to. Do you understand? It's just like me always complimenting my husband as well. I remember that last week I told him that since I met you, I've met my husband for how many years now? We've been dating since how many? Maybe like 18 years now, to be honest. Yeah, married, yeah, like 18 years now since I met him. I have never perceived anything wrong from his breath, from his armpit. And because he doesn't have bad breath, in the morning I wake up and I go and brush because I want to match your energy. My husband does not need to brush in the morning. There are people like that their breath just don't stink. But I feel like mine does in the morning, and he's okay with it. He wants to kiss me like that, but nah, like I feel for me, smell is a turn off. And I am grateful that I'm not dealing with a man that I'm not dealing with a man that smells bad, or a man that does not take his hygiene seriously. I don't need to talk. We've never had that issue ever in our marriage, ever. So if you're married, please send this video to your partner, or send somebody to send it to your partner, for them to know that the way men think they are clean, that's not how they're clean. That's not how clean they are, or they're not really clean in real life, because they think there's no need to change this boxer. Oh, there's no need to wash my hands. There's no need to, there is need to wash up here and there. There is need to not use tissue paper. There is need to bend down as a man. If as a woman, I am doing all I know how to do to keep down there nice, and my husband is not doing anything to help, then I'm just wasting my time. It's like pouring sand inside my gari. It's like pouring sand in my food, because I've spent time to cook this food. and I'm trying to, flourish, and you're pouring sand in my food. I remember that when I was in uni, a friend of mine got married, and when she returned, there was this smell. I can't really explain it, but I knew what it was, and I also knew that it wasn't from her because I knew that that didn't exist before she got married. And now she's married, she's sexually active, so I just knew what that smell was, and I know it's not from her. Maybe it is, I don't know, but I just thought it wasn't from her. It was from her partner. This is not to say that men smell bad. But men, for the most part, do not think that hygiene is important. You see some men wearing the same boxers for 3 days because you do not think that hygiene is important. And that is why I'm talking to you, because both yourself and your partner, both of you, have to maintain a very, very good hygiene when it comes to sex, because it's a part of our marriage, you know, like it's a major part of our marriage. It is our marriage. Our marriage is it. Do you understand what I mean? Not to say that everything about marriage is related to sex, but it is as important as so many other things. Okay, and for men, please, you need to understand that when you pee and you put on your boxers, there might be a drop or two left at the tip, and then you put on your boxers and it drops there. You need to understand also that you need to keep the pubic hair in that area, at least very, very low and nice. You need to really take care of yourself. You don't come and sit down. Some of these men, they like to put these things in women's mouth and it's not clean. I'm sorry, but if you're a man, explain to me, when you sit in the toilet, just maybe, I don't know if it dangles and touches the toilet bowl, and you come and tell me that you want to put it in my mouth or you want a hand job. I don't know. If you're not clean, I don't know what to say to you, but you're not trying, because cleanliness is not meant for only women. Some of you men are the reason why women are not clean. Some of you men are the reason why women smell bad, especially those that are not married, because most of you are not faithful to your partners and you go up and down with different things and you're not even hygienic enough, and you come to your, I don't know, but please, all I'm trying to say, because I don't want to get so raw in this video, but I'm still going to film this video because I feel like everything that I'm saying is valid, and we need to put into consideration that hygiene is important for everyone. Okay, you can wear 2 boxers in a day, you're not gonna die. 1 boxer a day, like 1 boxer, you go to work, you sweat, maybe you're wearing trousers and you're hot, you sweat, you come back home, you have your bath, and you put on that same boxer with all the sweat and the things that are in there. And again, men, because you guys like to shake hands, I'm sorry, this is not part of what I'm trying to talk about, but can you guys wash your hands after peeing? Ah, God, I'm thankful. Oh. I cannot imagine marrying a man that's not clean. Like men that their singlet is dirty, they don't wash their hands. Some men don't even wash their hands after. God, I can't say it. You go and use the toilet. You wipe with tissue paper. Let me tell you how you do it, okay? So I don't want to be extra. So you wipe with tissue paper and then you use your hands and water. Please have a towel, a clean towel in your bathroom. After using your hands and water, you wash your hands with a good hand wash. This is not rocket science. This is not, you don't have to be rich to do it. Okay, don't use a hand wash, use a bar soap. Use any soap. Don't go and say, oh, I will start when I have money to buy a hand wash. No, wash your hands, dry yourself, and come out, please. Because you have children. You can't just do that, come back, feed your baby. I don't know how men do it. I don't know how anybody does it, but please do not do that. And I don't want to ramble too much. There is need as a woman to actually, follow up your girl, because there's a lot that can distort it, and you might not even know when that occurs. So you can't say, oh, I checked last week. Nah, check every day, check every 2 days, make it a habit, and keep checking and ensure that it is always fresh. Ensure that you are always fresh. Have your bath smell well, smell good. You don't have to be rich. Just some people, the problem is that they have their bath, they're clean, they are supposed to smell good, but they are used to repeating the same clothes at home. So that your nightie that you've worn 4 times, you've had your bath again, you're going to put on that same nightie. What is wrong with you? So now you're not supposed to be smelling, but this cloth that you're wearing is making you smell. It's common sense. I don't mean, I will never insult you. I don't mean to be insultive whatsoever, but I'm just saying that it's just common knowledge. Take it away, change to something else, and wear breathable things as a woman, okay? And then also you want to deal with your hairnet, your hair bonnet. Make sure that it is clean. Just make sure that down there is clean, fresh, and flourishing. Don't allow motherhood, childbearing. Don't allow nothing. Don't allow marriage over familiarity whatsoever to make you lose guard, because men do not like it when women do not smell good. I don't like it if a man doesn't smell good. I wouldn't like it if my husband doesn't smell good. So it's not about gender, it's just about a human being not liking if their partners do not smell good, because it's a turn off. Do you understand what I mean? So everything that you know that can smell, our hair, our coochie, our bra, armpits, breath, all those things that you know that can, because some people are wondering, why is my husband not coming to me anymore? My husband doesn't touch me anymore. It just could be this. So do some research, just find out the best things that you can do. And you don't really need to do research, but I hope we all know that we don't use soap down there. We don't use anything that has fragrance down there, because it cleanses itself, okay? Just that as it's cleansing itself, as the pussy juice is coming out, you want to be washing your undies and changing your undies and keeping it as dry as possible, allowing as much air as possible to flow down there, okay? So do not say I'm married, oh, I have children. That's another thing. Some people, they used to smell well until babies came, until babies started coming, and there was this thing that happened. That's why I said anything can actually cause a problem. You might have some medical issues that you don't even know about. So if you are trying, in terms of your hygiene, you're trying to keep it clean. There's some people that are clean, and then when intercourse starts, in between, the smell starts all over again. So if you know that you're trying and this is not working, please see a doctor. I'm not a doctor, I'm just a woman that I've been trying, okay? So try as much as you can to visit a doctor to see and ensure that everything is okay in terms of the health and the pH level of your vagina. Please, I'm begging you, let's take this seriously, because what are we planning? Why are we trying to be better women? Why are we trying to enjoy intimacy? Because this is what this channel is about. We're trying to enjoy intimacy. We're trying to be better people. We're trying to be better mothers. We're trying to grow. We're trying to, become soft and tap into our feminine energy and all of that. What is the point? If the hygiene that is your hygiene, that is I don't know, if you're not, like, if we've not done the basics, then we can't be going advanced. Do you understand what I mean? You can't be in uni without going through high school. Do you understand what I mean? So we need to take that seriously, and our lives will not remain the same. I just thought to sit down here and ramble and just share this video with you. I hope that this helps. I hope that this reminds us. I'm sure some of us know these things, but it's just a subtle reminder, because I love and care for you. I'm just here to remind us to take our hygiene very seriously, male and female, so that we can enjoy intimacy with our partners. Is that okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I enjoyed filming this. Please share this video with your friends, male and female, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already and you've been a member. That's if you've been watching my videos. And if you don't want to subscribe, at least I shared something today. Give this video a huge thumbs up for me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.